Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard, and today I'll be teaching you what to build on Vayne. Unlike other AD carries, Vayne is a very build changing champion, which means that a lot of times the build is going to be changing, and there's no build that is permanent for Vayne. You can go the first item Blade Ruined King, you can go first item Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge. It all changes upon what matchup you have, if you're ahead or behind. But I'm going to be starting about talking about my favorite build, which is the Phantom Dancer build. So the reason why I like this build so much is because it allows you for very early game skirmishes as soon as you get it. Phantom Dancer only costs about 150 gold, which means that you can get it about 8 to 10 minutes in the game. And if you duel that early with, for example, an Alistair against a Lucian and a Thresh, you have a big chance of winning because the enemy AD carry will be doing 12% less damage to you at all times. There is one huge downside to this build though. If you manage to not be able to afford Phantom Dancer early in the game because you died or you didn't get enough creeps, you're gonna have a very hard time once the enemy gets the first item. The second item in this build is Infinity Edge. The reason we get Infinity Edge as a second item is because Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer together allow you to get 50% crit chance. Infinity Edge gives you an extra 50% crit damage, so as soon as you start critting a lot, you'll be doing huge amounts of damage. Notice that you don't have any lifesteal in your build, except for maybe your Durance Blade, which I haven't sold yet, but that's because when I play Vayne, I use the Warlord's Bloodlust, which gives you a lot of lifesteal automatically. In between Phantom Dancer and Infinity Edge, you wanna have your Berserker's Greaves finished. These boots are gonna be your main boots. The only times you want to be switching these boots out is for boots of swiftness, which is when they have such an amount of slows that you need to have the resistance for it. After you finish Infinity Edge, you're gonna have to get Furor on your Berserker Greaves, and this is something that a lot of people don't do and overlook. It's a 450 cost, but it gives you so much in return because Vayne is so much about kiting, stepping forward and back on the right times, and that Furor really helps you. After finishing these 3 items, which is your core, you want to look at the situation. What do I need? What does your team have? What is their AD carry doing? What is their mid lane doing? A lot of times you'll be building either Bloodthirster or Mercurial Scimitar as your 4th item, but there's also times when they have, for example, Dr. Mundo or 3 tanks, which you want to build Lord Dominic's Regards or Mortal Reminder. The only times you want to build Mortal Reminder is against champions like Mundo or Vladimir, which have a lot of healing. After finishing your 4th item, which is either Mercurial Scimitar, Mortal Reminder, Lord Dominic's Regards, or Bloodthirster, you're gonna look what you need next. Are you dying a lot in teamfights? Do you need more lifesteal? Do you need more health? Do you need more burst reduction? So if they have a vet AP mid laner, most of the times they have some kind of CC that you can stop, which is, for example, a Lux Q. But it's not always that. Sometimes there is something that you just can't stop, for example, a Syndra ultimate. And what you can build then is a Banshee's Veil or a Movement Mortius. So for the last item in this build, you want to be looking what you're still missing. So if you got a Phantom Dancer, which is to reduce the dual damage, Infinity Edge for the extra damage in general, Berserker's Greaves for the attack speed and general boots, Mercurial Scimitar because they have some kind of CC that you need to block, Bloodthirster because you want the extra lifesteal and you're still dying a lot in teamfights. You want to be going for something defensive. You've already gotten a lot of offensive items, for example Bloodthirst and stuff. You've gotten one defensive item, which is Mercurial Scimitar, but you're still dying a lot in teamfights. So then you wanna look like, what is killing me? Let's say there's a Rengar and he keeps jumping on me and I can't get away. What you want to build then is a Sterix Gauge. It stops the burst and you have the chance to kite him back, and with a lot of lifesteal you have there, it makes it a lot easier. So the only difference between the 3 builds is with the Infinity Edge build you basically switch the first 2 items around, like first Infinity Edge and then Phantom Dancer, and then it's still situational. And with the Blaber King build, it's because you want to be able to duel early game and have the lifesteal to just add up that HP. And that's when you're using Fervor of Battle and you need that early lifesteal because you don't get any otherwise. And that's it guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it please leave a like, and if you haven't done so please subscribe, it helps me a lot and it encourages me to make more videos. If you have any questions feel free to ask them in the comments, or if I haven't talked about a certain item, which I know that I haven't talked about a lot of items, but this is just a very complex guide in what you can build. If you're in champion select and just need a quick build, you can just look this up and watch it throughout the champion select. See you guys in the next video.